Hello, our group is integrated by Felipe Iriarte, Nicolas Uribe, Nicolas Rodriguez, and myself, Santiago lafaurie. And we're going to present a video about tattoos, explaining everything about them and not just the tip of the iceberg that many already know. So first of all, what is the tip of the iceberg? Society in the last centuries has condemned tattoos, seeing them as a taboo. They think that because a person is tattooed, it means that they are criminals or belong to a gang, that are against the rules of society, and because of this, they are bad people. They see them as a. The few last decades, there has been a bigger acceptance for tattoos, but this stigma in tattooed person has not gone entirely. A good example of this is the discrimination that still exists against tattooed people in the workplace, and a general quote that tends today demonstrate it. Think twice if you are looking for a job. A research posted in the Daily Mail shows how tattooed people are less probable to get a job, and by interviewing managers, they give a clear view of what is happening. So I cite the article. A male manager said seeing a tattoo would subconsciously stop him hiring the applicant, while another said tattoos are the first thing they, fellow recruiters, talk about when the person has gone out the door.
Tattoos come from a long time ago, as my partner Santiago mentioned in the beginning of the video. During the past of the decades, its meaning and the way in which people perceive the ones who have them has been different depending on the culture and the rituals. Some examples of this are Egypt. Egypt uh, are certain indications that allegate that tattoos were found on women, and what this means was that this indicates status, healing, religion, or it was either as form of punishment. But none of these were perceived as something bad. Another example is in the Polynesia. In the Polynesia, people made tattoos from their early childhood, and they continue and keep doing this until the way that they have their body completely covered by tattoos, and they have any virgin part that did not cover their body. There are two examples of Urdu regions of ancient cultures where at the beginning tattoos were perceived as something good, and then they banned them for different reasons. One is in the Roman Empire, where tattoos were banned by Constantino because he argued that it transformed and changed the image of God, and also in Japan. In Japan, at the beginning, tattoos were perceived as something really good, and people uh, use them and have them because of religion, tradition, or many other things. But during 1870, they banned tattoos, alleging that they were subversive. This means that it changed and made the people reveal and have a different persuasion of what they were.
As my partners have before told you, the tattoos come from different cultural beliefs and they have been in the world about 5,200 years ago. Nowadays, 1 out of 10 Americans have a piece of tattoo in their body. This is because they have different beliefs and they want to express themselves about how they feel and how they think. Many of those people who don't have the tattoos criticize them because they believe this is an act that many fans have, and not, many job interviewers look for tattoos in people's bodies to make sure that they are not rebellious or many other stereotypes that people with tattoos have. This is this video is trying to explain that there's more about tattoos and people with tattoos, and they have a real meaning for the people. And these tattoos may not mean what many people believe and the many stereotypes that have.
I'm part of the tattoo community. Having two tattoos, I know what each can mean to people. For me, tattoos tell stories. They show what people believe and what they represent. For me, tattoos should not be looked upon, but sadly, this is the rightful story that we have to live. Both of my tattoos are very important to me, and each of them has a very important story behind it. They both represent very important things that have happened to me during my lifetime, and I shouldn't be afraid or ashamed of having them. I've always been a great son, a great student, and this should not be changed by the fact that I have two tattoos. I shouldn't be looked at like a criminal or a gangster, or I shouldn't have less chances of getting a job just because I have two tattoos, just because I believe in art, just because I believe I that things have a reason and that tattoos could symbolize something greater than just a simple image. This is why I believe that I should be treated and should have the same opportunities that other people have.